We are back on the Cane Juice World Tour, and we're going to Ghana. Ghana. So I will admit I'm basically an ignorant white guy. I've read a little bit of history. I love Ghanaian cuisine. There's some fantastic food on the north side of Chicago if you're up there. It's not expensive either. Senegal will always be my first love as far as African cuisine goes, like West African. But Ghana's right up there. The music. I had about a month earlier this year where I basically listened to nothing but Ebo Taylor. In fact, I'm going to put a link down below. Pause the video right now. Go listen to some Ebo Taylor. Come on back, in a week when you've finally broken yourself off from it. I will wait. You good? Okay. And now there is some rum from Ghana. This is a bottling from company a bottler, I should say, non-distillery producer, as they say, Compagnie des Indes, based in France. This is from their Great White series, and it is from the Mim or MIM distillery. I'm not sure which, in Ghana. Now, MIM is a cashew plantation. They've distilled before, but it's been cashew fruit distillate, which is kind of appropriate because I just did some Fenny reviews a while back. But they've also got some access to cane, and this is fresh cane juice rum. I think it's column-distilled. I'm not totally sure. Anyways, bottled 2021 at 50% alcohol. Let's go. I am super duper pumped to try this. On the nose, very, very clean. Could this theoretically be wild fermented, native yeast fermented? Maybe, but this is just so much cleaner than I would expect from that. Yeah, I would think this is pitched yeast. I am getting a lot of fennel. I'm getting a lot of just like red tea, rooibos tea, actually. The leaves more so than the stewed tea. Lime peel, bergamot as well, bergamot peel. What is that? There's like a creamy, sweet confectionery thing, but it's not like whipped cream. It's more like because there's like a cane syrup character. What it really smells like is on the weekends when the kids are being extra around here, I will make myself and my wife milk tea with a lot of heavy cream and like cane syrup to sweeten it up. And that's kind of what this smells like. So rooibos milk tea sweetened with cane syrup, and then you're gonna dump a whole lot of citrus and fennel in there. That's a lot of what I'm getting. Dried flowers, there's some minerality, like some soapstone happening. Little touches of actually there's almost a pomace brandy thing going on with it, specifically like a Mar de Gewürztraminer, like a Alsatian Gewürztraminer Mar. That's so like lychee fruit, but lychee fruit as filtered through that kind of grungy, stemmy, slightly floral, pomace brandy Mar style. But there's also just some cleaner notes on this, just pear, like sliced pear, and a little bit of white pepper as well. On the palate, here we go. Yeah, no way has Wild East touched this. There's no pizza, sauce in sight here. This is very, very super duper clean in a good way. Mostly follows the nose, really. So we're getting pear. We're getting that kind of like, cane syrup milk tea thing. Fennel, lime peel, bergamot, Gewürztraminer Mark. It's all here. And a little bit of fenny, actually. Not so much the kind of green character you get on the back end, that almost like stewed peas lima bean thing you get sometimes, but like the fruitiness absolutely reminds me a little bit of cashew fruit eau de vie. In terms of the form of this, it's very, very forward in the mouth. Like, there's really nothing happening at all, like behind my, what are the canines? I forget. I don't remember tooth names. I think these are the canines. It more or less stops right there. But it's very nice up front, and like the finish is very clean. It's ashy, but it's like aromatic ash. It's like incense ash. White pepper, a little minerality, soapstone. Very nice. I'm gonna add some water to this. We'll come back to it in a sec. One. This will probably take two. We'll do two. Yeah. So, I mean, my initial impression is, I mean, it's very nice. Like, this is quite yummy. It's very clean again. But my initial impression is I would actually prefer to try an aged version of this, which I usually don't say as regards cane juice rums, because a lot of cane juice rums can, especially if you throw them in American oak, can just kind of present as bourbon. But what makes me think this would like hold up pretty well is there is a weight to it. It's that milk tea, like almost creamy character to this. I tend to think of things as with some weight, that like almost a fattiness and oiliness, as being capable of aging pretty well. So I do not know if Mim Distillery is doing any aged batches. They want to make money, right? I'm guessing there's some barrels aging away somewhere. I would love to try them if I get a chance, but yeah. So if this is at maybe a minute to kind of sort itself out after I've added water, which is really not enough time. It's really not enough time, but we're on the clock here. I'm trying to get this video done, so let's stick our nose in, see what's happened. Change with water. It actually brings out the minerality. There's more of that almost like crushed soapstone thing coming out. A little bit of a briny character, or really more almost like a manzanilla sort of thing. Manzanilla sherry wine coming out of the nose, and even like this is gonna. So if you go to, I keep referencing Chicago cuisine in this video, but if you go to some of the places in Chinatown, they will sell you these little custard buns, which are just these bombs. The custard inside is just this like bombs of like egg and salt and sweetness, and they are like intensely powerful. You're basically just tasting like eggy, salty sugar for the rest of the day. And they have a very distinctive smell too, and there's a little bit of that nose coming through here. I mean, it's still mostly what it was before, especially that that kind of pear slices thing. The pear, like the fennel. It smells like a very clean cane juice rum, is what I'm getting. On the palate. So what do you get with the addition of water? You get better texture and an improved mouth length. Mouth length is just a term I've invented to describe like how far back in the mouth the event is happening. So this is moved from just kind of stopping right at my canines to kind of going a hair bit past my molars. It's still, not completely dominating my mouth and throat, but much improved. Yeah, it's got a really nice kind of fennel / lime peel custard kind of character to it, if that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna give this a stratospheric score. I like drinking this. I'm gonna give this an 83 plus. 83 plus for the CDI Ghana Great White. And it feels like it'll age well. Like I would really love to try this spirit in not American oak. I'm sorry, not American oak, but like second or third use French oak, maybe like cognac oak, something like that. I will take more creative stuff. I will take grappa oak. Yeah, I like this. 83 plus. Thanks for watching, and cheers. And go listen to the Ebo Taylor. Thanks. Bye-bye.